here's some news. Marvel Comics just teased a new limited series coming out called Exorcist, and it stars Magik, Ilyana Rasputin, Madelyne Pryor, and the Juggernaut. So we are getting, three characters that have been really prevalent in X-Men comics and New Mutant comics at this point. Um, and Magik has just become a really, really popular character. You're getting her in all these video games. She's a great character in Marvel Rivals. Marvel Tokon just dropped. You're getting her in there. Um, Madelyne Pryor has been featured. She's now the queen of Limbo. So Magik was always the queen of Limbo. Now Madelyne Pryor is. So we're bringing them together. And this series is coming from the same creative team that is responsible for Magik's solo series from about a year ago and the most recent Magik and Colossus run. So you get Ashley Allen, who is the writer, and Germán Peralta, who is the artist, will be the main artist in this series. And Ashley, had some quotes. She said, "Round 3, baby. In all seriousness, I'm incredibly grateful to continue this journey with Germán and the rest of the Magik team, telling the story of a character so close to my and fans' hearts. Magik and Madelyne are both women who have been told what their paths should be, only to choose their own destinies. Exploring this has been such a powerful and rewarding experience, and I'm excited for fans to see these two characters reclaim their power, evolve from their past, and discover what it means to truly wield themselves." So we're going to get a really cool storyline here. So basically, a demon has escaped from Limbo and is terrorizing humans and mutants on Earth. So Magik and Juggernaut team up with Madelyne Pryor, who is now the queen of Limbo, to go after this demon and take it down. So we're probably going to get like some really cool monster imagery and effects, and just seeing these three characters. I mean, what a cool, um, combination of characters. Juggernaut now at this point has like sworn off the evil stuff and is a member of the X-Men team and wants to prove that he can right his wrongs and defend mutants against humanity, even though he technically himself is not a mutant and his powers are based on a magical gem. Not a mutant, but he still fights on mutant side, so he is definitely an ally. I mean, any series that is going to feature Magik at this point, I'm Magik the character. I'm all in. Love Magik the character. Ilyana Rasputin. The series with Colossus was really fun, and I love the artwork that Germán has been doing in both of those series. There's some really cool stuff in there. So this series, I believe, is supposed to drop in November. So you'll be able to find that. I think it's dropping with like a cover A, and then you're getting like 4 different variant covers that, aside from whatever store exclusives, and 1 out of 25s and 1 out of hundreds you're getting. I think there's Ilyana will have her own cover, Madelyne will have her own cover, and then there'll be a couple of like cool team up variant covers. So lots to collect, lots to check out. That season's going to be a 5-issue run. So that should be really, really cool to check out. And hopefully, it's really popular and we can get a few volumes out of this, maybe even some trades. And I'm really looking forward to Exorcist. It's a fun play on creating another X team. And then, if you're fighting demons, you need a good exorcist. So who better than the 2 queens of Limbo, and then Juggernaut is a really cool dynamic to add in there. Just a big brute that is going to help, fight off and hunt down this demon. So I'm looking forward to this issue. I'm super excited for this. I'm looking forward to collecting this series when it comes out, and we'll have more. We'll kind of cover this. If you go on TikTok, every Wednesday, I like to post my favorite variant covers of the week. So I'm sure we're going to get some good ones from this series, and you can check that out there. Check us out on TikTok, the Villainz Lair, at the Villainz Lair. We've got some really cool stuff going